All right, what's up, guys? I'm just here with my very, very good friend Dwight. He's been hanging out this week, and we have been meaning to actually do some actual hands-on work. I've been wanting to show him the new ClickFunnels 2.0 software, and I'm gonna tinker a little bit with our Hero Visa website. So I figured I'd go ahead and record and share so that everyone can see if you guys are interested. Um, yeah, this is our front end Hero Visa site. I think most of you guys in here have probably seen it before, but I've just been wanting to, put basically some blog posts, event updates about the awards our team has recently won. And I've got a banner message across the top here that's outdated. So, just going to drop into the back end. I think that's the one where. Yeah, so I haven't promoted this site at all. We're not running ads yet, obviously, I have a lot of work to actually do to build out a funnel, but right now what I just showed was really just like a more of a traditional website, and it's set up as what they're calling a content hub now. So I've got it similar to WordPress, this front end facing site. Hopefully with success, I'll be able to show you, just add a new post, kind of a new article. But someone's been talking about it. I guess I've shared the link a few places, but it's cool to see. I've got 23 people already signed up and gave me their email address, so we can start promoting some of our offers soon. And I think I've got site so I've got a unlimited agency account, and so I can have kind of multiple accounts within my account. So I've got one for my stuff with the Foundry and one for the Visa team. I think this dashboard, if you wanted to, you can get in here and like customize your theme, essentially, kind of similar to WordPress, right? Yeah, and then so this is the area on this side of thing. I've toyed around a lot under my own projects, but I haven't even started like an actual technical funnel here, right? But you've got recipes and templates and stuff to start to build out some of the different. Did you look at the Funnel Hacker cookbook at all?
Was that what was on the table?
You saw one.
Yeah,
It's like a cookbook style, and it's like you plug in like this type of page, this type of page, this type of page. It's like a funnel can be, I mean, 2 or 3 pages sometimes, but also it can be several, right? But you'll have like an offer page, and if they select, a product or service, it can take them to a secondary offer, like so it's an upsell. And if you want to get really creative and methodical with it, like you can, like if they say no to your upsell, you can then offer like a secondary downsell is what they'd call it. So you can have like logic maps, where basically you can craft a custom catered sequence depending on what they choose and what decisions the visitor makes. So that's the area I really need to develop out. But yeah, really quick, I'll show you. There's a product listing, Hero Visa Services first product. So the girls are still taking payments the old-fashioned way, and that's kind of my mission, is to like get it all done as much as possible through the website and our online payment processors. You can track, once you've got that going, you can track your orders. Yeah, the contacts are in here. So this essentially should serve also as like a full CRM, to keep in touch. And you can, get in and what do they call it? Segment your list, your email lists, and you can, put them through different email sequences even from here. You got analytics, what is marketing? Oh, I think, yeah, under here is where you can build out your email autoresponder within ClickFunnels 2.0. Like that was not something available under the 1.0. You can track your actual, sales once you're selling online, etc. But let me see. I think it's under site blog. So this will be a new section that I'm adding as well. I may have to. I'm gonna switch real quick this screen share so I can flip back and forth because I'm gonna do a lot of tabs. I think that's the one. Yeah. So anyhow, it comes. I think these are just like two default blogs, essentially, right under your account. And the other reason why I really wanted to play around with this while you're here is because I've got access to their AI tool now. So this is my first time really playing with it, but I wanted to see what it can do. Okay, so is that it? I'm actually confused. Let's see. Blog home, blog category, blog posts. So there's nothing there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they'll typically like present you with templates right here within the editor, right? I'm just curious to how this is going to plug in with that front page. So you get to watch me figure it out from scratch. That's kind of weird, right? Why did it start with such a blank?
Should you try to throw in a template there and see?
Like, I don't want it to be fancy, I want it to just be a uniform thing that's going to plug in with what I've already got. But about us. Well, we'll play around with fancy templates then and see what we can do.
Just see how it populates.
I mean, yeah, there's no end. Well, let's see. Blog. Where's my little tool? I think I'm going to go full screen so I can... Is this it? No. Here we go.
Napoleon.
Yeah, so here is a little... Yeah, Napoleon is their AI. So I'm just going to ask it and hope that what's the best way to start a new blog post from scratch? I hope, this should show on the recording, but let's see what it says. The best way to start a new blog post from scratch is to first decide on the topic. Okay. Once you have a good idea, yeah. I don't mean content though. Okay.
How do you create?
I don't
How do you create it?
mean content. I mean, how do I literally
Build?
Yes, thank you. From a new template. I've seen what this thing can do, like within the fields of, like as you're building, and I think it's trained to help with those specific areas, but I'm still. Okay, start with a blank template or by choosing from a list of existing templates, regardless of which you choose. You'll easily be able to customize and create. Okay. Yep. All right. Blank. But it gives me nothing. Logo here. Is it not blog? Nothing. No. About us. So I'm gonna check back. No. Where was that? Hero Visa. So I got kind of a gray and blue theme going on. Let me know if anything pops out to you. But I think like a lot of these are, perfect for a landing page, but I just want a plain content site. I'm gonna drop lots of photos, but navigations here, article. Well, that works. Let's try that. Okay. There, that's nice and boring, right?
And will you click back just a moment? I wanted to see
To
the
the
menu.
templates. Oh shit.
No,
bro.
okay, never mind.
I don't know where I'm going
That's too
now.
hard to go back. I saw a thing that said
Layout?
content sections, so I was just curious.
How can I get back to
It's
that?
okay. No,
I've
forget it.
selected it.
Forget it. Let's work with it.
No, this is good. You're gonna test my stupidity. Shows you how familiar I am, huh? It's like I've been spending so long learning all the theory, but I've only done the front end stuff. So another thing, like this ClickFunnels 1.0, there were no blogs. It was solely just for offer pages, sales pages, landing pages, and opt-in pages. So I think on the one hand, this is it's probably the weakest area because they're still kind of developing this stuff out. Because they weren't trying to recreate WordPress, but anyhow, it's nice to have it all like under one, site and one software. But it works a little different. I'm not used to this setup yet. And they call it a content hub. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go back here. Is that what you wanted to see?
Yeah, in that far right hand side, you do have a thing that says content sections, and I was just curious. Like, if you go down in that library column, that last column to the right,
Yeah.
you have a thing that says content sections, and I wasn't sure. Okay, yeah, it doesn't.
Well, here, I can pull up a few. So I think, these content, that's like meant to be dropped in to another funnel, I think, because as you can see, it's just a short, like a div, is like in WordPress, PHP terms, section. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that for now. But yeah, I mean, you've got just header. So I guess I could put it together piece by piece, just playing around theoretically. Like we could start the header with a hero section, and have an opt-in and a nice picture of Jam. And then I could add, like you pointed out, another information section, like here's our Visa service, so some of the features and benefits, sign up right now, like that kind of thing. So you could build it out that way. I guess I am curious if I can steal from. Yeah. Oh, here. This is interesting. Okay, this looks like it is built to plug in with. Let's try. Yeah, it's a little funny, like with the different code and stuff, right? Path title, path name, universal block not found. I'm gonna have to play around with this more than I thought. This is not very straightforward, especially considering it's like there's two, existing example posts. Sorry, guys. Blog home. Well, let's see. What do I want to call it? I don't really need to brand it as a blog with our Visa business. I need to brand it more as like events and updates, news. something along those lines. Do you have any thoughts on
recent news?
Yeah, perfect. Recent news and updates. So here's, I'm going to save it. But yeah, in the element, you can see here, it's got the little blue AI button. I'm not going to play with that yet because I don't need it. But how about if that's going to show up as a sidebar? Should I brand it as Jam or should I brand it more corporate? Or something. What do you think? Like I could put the team there. Like we are Hero Visa.
Yeah,
Hero Visa services. Hi there, welcome.
Hi there.
And I am going to just plop in another image. I think I should have a team photo already. Maybe I should put one of our new ones though. What do you think?
Yeah, I prefer new one.
Fancy ones. Okay, guys, sorry because this isn't going to show up on the recording for a minute. I'm going to go find a good photo. Where's that new? Gosh, I have too many. I guess I lost it because I had that in full. Okay. Where were we? Why do I keep losing my Google Photos link? Where is that? Photos. Here. Show, I think. So this is pictures from the most recent event, and half the team was in Manila together, and they're looking fine. So what do you think? Is that a decent one?
Yeah.
Let's use it. Download that from the photographer's Google Drive and go back to ClickFunnels. Blow that up. But that should let me just drop it in. So, in a lot of ways, it's pretty similar to WordPress, right? Just easy clicking around. Although, I need to get a little more familiar. But okay. Come on. I'm not used to even working in full screen. What the F? Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Here. Drop it in. It's probably a big ass file. Isn't it? Oh, it's huge. File size must not be greater than 10 megabytes. Damn. Okay.
Do a quick resize.
What a pain, huh? Is there no way to get different sizes within the Google Drive?
Didn't you drop it on your...
Yeah, but I don't want to... I guess there's not. This must be colossal. Okay. This is going to be a lot more work than I was hoping. Let's see. What's the best?
Just double click on it.
What? It's going to open preview.
Yeah, that'll resize.
Can I?
Tools. Hit tools up there. Yeah, adjust size. And then
fucking inches. Who measures this shit in fucking inches? What are you talking about?
Yeah, just throw it in 1280.
Jesus, that's big as fuck. There we go.
But did you see it gave you a preview of the size?
This doesn't need to
Oh.
be big at all.
Oh,
In
no,
fact,
no.
it should be
Okay,
fucking
as long as
tiny.
it's under. What did it say? Under.
I'm just pissed off at myself already. Like, I'm not very prepared for this at all. I'm gonna waste a fuckload of time. Okay. Boom. There we go. That should be considerably smaller. I guess he sent us the really high res. Even still, it's taking fucking days. Okay. Well, there we go. See, and there it is. So I'll tell you, here's what I want to see. Let's see what the AI can do. Well, it prompts me, write a paragraph. Here, write me a paragraph. What will it come up with zero prompt, like zero crafting? I'm curious. Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm Napoleon. Okay. Let's
Write a paragraph introducing.
Yeah. Right. Oops. Here. I've had some pretty interesting conversations with this thing. I haven't used it like in the editor really yet, but I was just trying to ask it as much as I can figure out, just getting context for how it works and what it has access to. So I'm going to ask it a very forward question. Can you read the content of our Hero Visa services site? Seems slow today. Absolutely. I can review the content of your Hero Visa Services website and make suggestions. Okay, if that's true, can you write a short paragraph about our team for the blog page? Let's see. I could get a lot more specific, but I just want to see how good it actually is. Our team at Hero Visa Services are a group of highly skilled professionals dedicated to making sure our customers receive the best possible service. We understand how important it is to ensure that our customers have a positive experience with us, and we are committed to delivering the most innovative solutions to meet their needs. Like a little above and beyond, but I like it. I mean, it's a great marketer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I said the first time I saw ChatGPT, I said to someone, like, this is gonna be an amazing like PR agent. you know. Here, I'm just gonna take the last sentence. Efficient and secure platform that our customers can trust us with. No. Here, we understand how important it is to ensure that our customers have a positive experience with us, and we are committed to delivering the most innovative solutions to meet their needs. You know what? That is true. So I'm going to put that in there. It's pretty handy, right? To like have that built right in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to, I got to play more. I think it should be able to read the context, at least of the page you're on. And I imagine that somehow, if you prompt it the right way, it can kind of get a grasp and summarize things from your content profile. I mean, if it doesn't already, I'm sure it's going that direction. But now this is the part. See, I think that the code means like it should just fill all that in automatically is my assumption, right? As I create actual posts. So I'm going to save that. And then I guess I'll go back. Although for some reason it doesn't show. I think I switched it off because we didn't have anything in the content hub, but it should show up at the bottom here. So I'm going to have to find where I switched it off in the first place. But I think if I go to site overview and maybe customize. or site settings. Let's see, to customize. So this is the front page, but I can edit, right?
Mhm.
And like you can just easily get in here and change anything, the text and the like size of stuff and attributes. So it's kind of like having WordPress on steroids. I think you do need it works best for people who have some familiarity with at least WordPress or more, you know.
You got to get in and kill that banner. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, at the top. Well, so yes, I am gonna do that. You know, oops. What did I do? Why did the... Well, okay. I think I'm gonna put something like we've been awarded 4 awards, but the 4th one isn't until like July. That's in Bangkok, but at some point I want to stick like the seals somewhere on the front page, but I'm thinking to just replace that with something like
awarded the...
Yeah, I think that what was it she said?
Is that the image there to your left of what it is?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, this is that was a Golden Globe Philippines Golden Globe Awards. Somewhere in my tabs here. Just pull this over. I think here, Jam wrote something pretty darn good, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Named
this recent one.
Most outstanding.
Yeah, so the first one we got was the Philippines Golden Globe Awards, and then the Philippine Buyer's Choice Awards, and this third one was the Asian Sterling Awards, which is like I believe across Southeast Asia or the whole of Asia. But I like that, just like internationally recognized most outstanding visa consultancy firm. It's a bold claim, but I like it. Somebody else recognized us, so I'm going to use it. Most outstanding consultancy firm international awards. So, yeah, you think that's something like that that's not the editor, is it? Here we go. So, yeah, I don't know. I wish that didn't cover it up. But Asian Sterling Awards. Name most outstanding visa consultancy firm by the Asian. No. Named Asian Sterling most outstanding visa consultancy firm. Does that make more sense?
You drop the Asian Sterling. If you drag that bar, will it move out of the way? It doesn't adjust.
I don't think so. Yeah, sadly, because it's at the very top. It's like wedged in a weird ass place. Well, okay.
What if you hide that top bar where the I is?
Boom.
Oh, okay.
So there, that's the stuff. I think. What am I? I was gonna say, I thought you could edit. I guess it's like the buttons you would edit in the certain elements. You would go over here.
Okay.
But I think that because that's like an attribute of the button. So I guess it shows up in that side container. Yeah, you can like set, what it actually does. It just opens a pop-up the way I have it set right now for them to put their info. So like on the live site, if you click any of these buttons, it just comes with this pop-up. Get started today learning your first steps on the journey to secure your visa. And entice them with because we have a Facebook group with about 40,000 users now. So that's just, to kind of collect contact info. But, you could have buttons where you click it and it takes you to like an offer page or anything you want, on-site or off-site, right? So, okay. I want to come back and I'll link that once we have a blog post to link it to, but that's good for now. And then what I really want is, to like figure, because there was a section here with the what do they call it? Content hub, dynamic slots, content body.
Where you can put like a photo gallery.
Well, so that it would, that is your blog. It's like the blog page, of a WordPress site.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to come in and update it, but you just add blog articles and then they'll show up on the front page.
Okay.
Makes sense. But because I didn't have any blogs and I wanted to get rid of the example, the filler content, I removed it. So I got to see testimonials about its feature sections. No. Here. Well, that's a column of something. Hub. Really weird. Full transparency. I mean, I think there are some ways they could definitely improve this shit, right? But blog home, course home. Oh, try one more. Content body. I don't know these dynamic slots. I have no idea what that even means.
Dynamically replace. Is that what you were talking about? Where it's pulling from something?
Well, so within the ClickFunnels ecosystem, they call a blog as a content hub. Yeah. That's what it is. So that's what I thought I should be looking for, but nothing came up when I searched for that. And Mr. AI didn't seem to actually be giving me the kind of answers I was looking for. But I mean, this might work. I just don't know how to, because it needs to dynamically populate. I know that. Add section, subheaders, feature sections, offer sections, content sections, CTA, navigations, general. I don't know. I may have to play around with that. Anyhow, I'll just save it. Let's see if it happens to change anything other than the headline. Well, so this is the live site. You got the new headline there. No, I don't, do I? I need to hard reset that. There. It adds in this section, but I guess I got to figure out. I think I'm pretty sure there's like a dynamic section where you can just plop your blog in there. Although, this should be a lot more straightforward. If I can't figure it out, a lot of people can't, huh? But again, this whole side is the stuff that ClickFunnels really was not built to do, This is a new stuff that they're still kind of refining and working out the bugs, but it's pretty quick to put together. Where was that though? So I guess I'm wondering blog home. If I click that, well, so that's what it'll look like.
Okay.
We don't have any blogs yet, but that's the example template that we just built. Actually, what does the live page? Why is it doing that? I don't know if there's a subdomain. No. And that's okay. I gotta figure this out.
If you, when you were hovering just a second ago, does it?
Oh, wonderful. This is my week, Dwight, isn't it? See, I just don't understand why it's. Let me see. Customize. No. Blog settings. Yeah. So there should be a /blog, whatever you call that, a subdomain.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't it? Did it really have a site error? It's just not published. Well, here you can obviously add your categories and tags, kind of like WordPress, right? I don't know why it doesn't. Here, I'm going to change that to news and updates to match style. Launch Boss. Funnel Hub Framework Vanilla. Maybe I want to try that. Template page. Is there nothing here? I might be finding all the bugs as I usually do. That seems weird. Nothing pops up there. Image. So that'll be the default thumbnail for now. Here, I'm gonna put awards, recognitions. I don't know, awards. That'll be category. Authors. I guess I'll use my real name since I'm the one doing this. Okay, fine. Update blog. Now, that was customized, right? I mean, yeah, it's like you can select different themes for like the different types of pages, blog, like if you have an e-commerce store or make a change. No. Anyhow, I guess it's going to be more work than I thought. I'm going to have to tinker around and figure out how to just get it on the front page again. But anyhow, let's see if... So, and that takes me to like the full layout page. That doesn't make sense. This is weird, right?
Yeah. Should be a little more straightforward, but
Layout. Well, that's if I want to build it myself. So, I don't know. I guess I didn't save that last one. What did we end up using? Do you remember?
it wasn't content section.
Yeah.
None of that. General sections?
One of these. I'm just going to try to drop this in and see if I can... See, I don't... Why does it... Okay, I find this frustrating. This seems really weird. What was that first one? Was it the Golden Globes? Let's just call it Golden Globes. Philippines Golden Globes. That was technically 2022. I just want to drop an image or two in here. I'll just use that one just to keep it quick. Save. Okay, and then if I hit that little eyeball, see, why is it giving me an error? There's a Cloudflare. You know Cloudflare, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's supposed to like cache the pages or whatever. But it's giving me errors. If I get rid... This is annoying. Like, since when did it start doing that? If I click and drag on the URL... So there's like a real problem right now, I think. I wonder if it's a ClickFunnels problem or just a lucky me problem. Well, I guess I picked the wrong thing to try to show you. I thought it'd be pretty straightforward. Fuck, man.
But I guess if you were just showing me how to edit that page or something, like that would be pretty. All the main stuff is just this, a little bit deep in there.
It seems like it needs a bit of work, this side of things, does it? That's what, like, so, yeah, honestly, like, I mean, for my stuff, I do think that I'm going to keep, like, a content site on WordPress. WordPress is probably still the killer when it comes to, like, SEO. You know, so, and, like, Steve, if you see this, anyone who's thinking about building SEO websites or lead gen websites, what do they call it? Virtual real estate. I think if you're just creating a lot of content, yeah, I will probably preserve a blog, with WordPress. But when it comes to the actual funnel side, yeah, nothing beats ClickFunnels. But I'm still learning the ropes. I thought it would be more straightforward. I mean, it's easy click and drag and stuff, but I need to learn how to navigate my way around this side of things still.
Is there anything else you want to show about how to edit that home page, that main? Or any elements from that main page besides the banner?
At the moment,
Not really.
I mean, here, if you got questions.
It's more like
This was very straightforward. Mostly, I think I started from a template and then I did customize. But this was pretty easy and quick and straightforward to put together. This was actually, I started this following that new 5-day Your First Funnel challenge, right?
Mhm.
I think you signed up for that, months back, and Eric had. So this is like the homework from probably day 2. So that was really straightforward. But yeah, I haven't gone through any formal training yet on how the whole new blog system works, and it is a bit confusing compared to what I'm used to with WordPress. But I mean, same time, it's easy to drop anything in here. I just want to figure out how to get it to be dynamic, So like, because in my mind, that's how it works. At least I'm still thinking in the WordPress way, and I know when I first used this template, it had that Content Hub section that just brought up the data from that blog area. So I just got to figure out like how to get it to show up again one way or another. And I don't know where. Anyway, FAQ. But like, so you could, like, if I wanted to say we put together a course, boom, it would be easy to just drop it here. I could get my own little mock-up graphics made, obviously, and then create, my own. So actually, one thing, we were watching this deal. So here's Matthew McConaughey's new course, and it was a pretty good example of an offer. I don't know if they have that stack on this page. I think I took a snap of it from the actual webinar. So this won't be on the recording, but yeah, maybe I'll use that as an example. And like, we could create the I don't know, Cody's roadmap to riches. The I don't know, what's something we could put under
how to choose the dark side in 5 easy steps.
Okay, here's Dwight's new course coming out soon. How to embrace. How about that? Is that too advanced? How to embrace the dark side? What did you say?
In 5 easy steps.
There you go. Yeah. But so this is the Brunson stack, is what they call that, and it's like you bullet out, like just like they did on that, the webinar today. So I'll just kind of mimic a little bit from what we saw with McConaughey and Tony Robbins. So, like, why? If I can type 5 weekly calls, right? Private community access. I'm gonna say monthly guest trainers or something. Yeah, actually, that's even better. So you can have a description right underneath. Bonus. DNA library. There you go. My, like, what was it? 7 years almost of interviews. So actually, I don't know if did I show you the Expert Secrets thing? Have you seen that book? I mean, I've mentioned it with you guys on our calls over the last year or two.
mentioned it and I saw it sitting on the table, but I
But
haven't
like,
read it.
you know, for people that are interested in learning, you know, how do you put together an offer kind of Russell Brunson style? Yeah, this is Brunson bullets, and you know, you put together a realistic estimation of the value, or like in the past. I mean, in the past, with Hero Foundry, for example, I already do in some places, but you know, I'll probably give this away to anyone who joins my stuff going forward. It's a little out of date, but there's a lot of gold nuggets in there. I used to literally people would pay at least $1,500. So there you go. Other people value it that, you know. But like they always do this, you know, like they stack up the value and then you can kind of say, but today, you know, you could get it for $97 or whatever. And then like, yeah, I would link that to an actual funnel page, an actual like offer, and then you could have like upsells and downsells from there. And then it's, you know, once they go through the payment processing gateway, then it'll spit them out on a thank you page or into a membership site or something. So this is already pre-built. So this is a very good example. This page, this artoflivingevent.com/roadtrip, you know, this is actually just a straight up product page or a buy now page, whatever you want to call it. But this is what, you know, this would be the template. You've got the option to do a one pay for $397 or a three pay, you know, $150 a month probably, right? Yeah, 30 days apart. Put in your contact info, your billing info, and then, you know, once you click on that, I guarantee you almost anything, the next page is like, oh, okay, well, the people who sign up, you know, do you want more? You know, do you want like an extra um, premium level of interaction or something? You know, they're going to have some offer on the next page. But once you've gone through and you've made your choices, you know, it'll put you into, I think they've got probably a membership, right? Judging by the offer. Said something about a private community. So, you know, it'll either spit you into a course or a membership site or something where you get at least some of your deliverables right away. But yeah, like they just took, I mean, it's great. I love this because they took a very simple product sign up page and they built a full sales page on top of it. So this is a great example. You know, obviously this would take days, if not a couple weeks, really to pour all this love into crafting this. It wouldn't surprise me if Jeremy built this, my buddy Jeremy from, you know, Ex Warrior, because this is his forte. Like he does the sales videos and sales pages. But yeah, since we're on it, I'm just gonna slow scroll so I capture this because it might change or come down soon. So yeah, for anyone who watches, you know, this is like a brand new course that I imagine that Dean Graziosi kind of helped Matthew McConaughey craft, you know, around his Greenlights book from, I don't know, I think that's from a year or two ago at least. Got FAQs, 100% money back guarantee. But yeah, I think Mind Mint is Dean's company. Barefoot Money, I think, is Matthew McConaughey, one of his companies. So let's see, what else do I have here? Well, yeah, I'm gonna tinker around probably for the next hour and see what I can do with that blog side of things, and I want to showcase these events that the girls have been going to. So hopefully, I could put out a blog post or two very soon, and then, yeah, once I figure it out, I'm just gonna like link that top thing somehow. So if people want to click through, it'll take them and have a little bit of about the conference and pictures from our awards ceremonies. But I mean, yeah, when you look at a beautiful page like that, the time is really in, it's in like wrapping your brain around what is the offer. If you're working with someone else, you gotta work with the business owner to kind of get a feel, like I had to do with Jam. I had to like go looking around hunting for the best testimonials and stuff. These are all real reviews that people have written, and really, yeah, it's a lot of time pulling together all the photos and the copywriting. But I'm excited that this little AI tool, I think will be able to kind of help rapidly write content. Yeah. And it's right here within. Another thing, I think they're kind of showing the advanced side, and it'll probably take time to get the full AI software, whatever you'd call it. But I'd even seen them show a demo. Why does that not stay highlighted? They'd shown something where the AI could even create images. Funnel images. Yeah, create a new image at Funnel Images. Let's see. Now that's a drag and drop editor. Okay, yeah, I have seen this, but I haven't used it yet. So they've got all these like, typical online marketing images, guarantees, and badges and things. So it's not necessarily my style, but it can be pretty useful just to have quick, easy. It's like clip art, kind of, right? But I guess you can customize these. They got all kinds of stuff. That's cool. That's a new thing. Where's my AI? You can help me create images, Napoleon? Absolutely. What kind of images would you like to create? Let's see. Okay. Edit default visual style. What's a prompt? I don't know what that means. Can you cook me up a thumbnail? Oh, is it doing it on the fly as I'm typing? What even is that? Of, I don't know. What do we want? A frog holding an umbrella. I mean, I would want to probably get a lot more specific, right? And like, there's ways to craft images to make them look very photorealistic, which I'm still learning as well. But just the fact that it can even do this, is pretty amazing. Like that's kind yeah, I just wanted to play around and see what it can do. It's thinking. Are you gonna give me something? I should be patient. Images could take a little while. Here, let's see. Oh, I see. I didn't even barely have to get technical. That's freaking amazing, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure that like it's not pulling from any kind of database. No one else is going to have these specific graphics. It's creating these live for me. It probably plugs in with because I know, so this is built on ChatGPT 4. I know that. So it can connect to the live internet. It should be able to like search, and I imagine it uses the Midjourney image engine, which I think that's the one that's from OpenAI, the same guys that put out ChatGPT. So it gives you 4 options, and I just click and I can down. I mean, dude, it's a little distorted, but off of just the simplest prompt, a frog holding an umbrella. That's what it is. So that's pretty awesome, right? I was really excited to see. I mean, and this is still, they've just released this. So I'm sure it's going to get better with time, but this is one of the biggest things that's like got me all excited about staying with ClickFunnels, especially with all the copywriting that I'll have to do. You could get really detailed. You could do generate a product mock-up for a high-end let's call it, what do you call it, what's that funny word for like modafinil, like all the brain enhancer, the biohackers, what do you call those supplements that are supposed to, I don't know, help you think better, smarter than me? What's that word? I'm asking the wrong person, aren't I?
I have no idea.
All right, I'm going to say coffee brand because that's what I drink. Let's just keep it simple. I won't get too fancy, but I think it'll impress. Sure thing. I just generated a product mockup for a high-end coffee brand. You can customize this mockup further by editing the project. Yeah. See? Add branding. Let me see here. Oh, let's call it Hero Coffee. See if that does what I hope it will. Now, see, that's, well, it stopped, but oh, it was still thinking. Or is it generating while I'm typing? This stuff is wild. It is a little scary, right? But it's pretty cool. Like just regular human language. Generate those mockups for me using the brand name Hero Coffee, and it just does it. That's pretty wicked, isn't it?
Eager to see how it looks.
The one thing I have noticed, like unless you get really good at it, which is what that's why I'm just studying and practicing. But that's interesting. There was another cool looking one that disappeared. Oh, it's doing a few different rounds. It's weird with text, the image generators. But let's see. I mean, you could edit that up a little bit, in Photoshop. But even there, almost Hero Coffee. But like, if you just need a quick example, if you're doing mock-ups for a client, you could just use that. Like it would take days and some money to get that up until recently, Okay, this almost looks like a Starbucks brand. Yeah, it's like it often does this weird, it doesn't want to write English in the image mode, but but it's still pretty cool. Like coffee beans in the back. I mean, that's wicked, dude. These are the best images I've created with AI. I mean, even though I've been playing with the actual, directly with some of the image engines.
But I think if you looking at that, you can tell it generate a brown bag with coffee in the background.
Well, yeah, and I think you should be able to kind of refine from there.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's like all I said was just a product mock-up for a high-end coffee brand. You could give it a lot more detail and like attributes, So if anyone is interested in that particular use case, yeah, go search for like mid-journey prompts and just dive deep. But some of the things people create are just astounding. Did I download a decent one here? I kind of like that one. Oops. So yeah, I could just plug that in, Yeah, I think the internet is a little slow today, though. Unless that generates a giant image too, I wonder.
No, there it is. No.
See, I mean, yeah, I'm really excited about this AI stuff. I wonder if it could help me. Let's test this thing, shall we? See the demo I saw. I always forget his name, but the tech partner from ClickFunnels, he's got something where. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Undo. He's got something that's even more integrated into these fields, whereas right now I see it's just like a pop-up in the side. So I'm curious to see kind of how it develops. But how do I? Where's my button for that? Oh, no. All right, where's my little AI buddy gone? Don't leave me. What will I do without you? That's the danger. That's the danger. Yeah, we're gonna become so accustomed to it that if we lose it, we won't know what to do. But I think here we go. I'm gonna try to be really nice to the AI though, so that it likes me. When the war comes. But anyway, hey buddy. I try to be really polite and ask it rather than tell it. Can you help me? I'm testing here, guys, but I'm curious. Can you help me customize what do you call these?
Offer?
Yeah, these. What is the word for those? Like where it's a computer, These, I'll just say computer images. right here on the page. You figure out what I mean. I think you can. I can help you customize these computer. What is edit visual style? Background color. Yes, just replace the background. No, the screen.
Here, if it knows the element you're talking
Well, and that's why, yeah, I don't know yet either, but we're gonna find out. I feel like it should. I think it will, soon, but I'm gonna write a little bit bad English, but from ClickFunnels images to Hero Visa. The Hero Visa logo. Let me try that. Let's see what it comes up with. I don't know. We just did it. Let me know if you need. Also, is it gonna cook up images and I don't see it for a minute? Let's be patient and see. The other weird thing, I think, because it's pinging like the OpenAI API, right? And so it does take a little time sometimes, and it after a certain amount of time, it like starts to kind of it doesn't perform as well. So it'll ask you to refresh after a while. I think it might be hitting that. It's like the machine gets tired or confused after too much sorcery. Yeah, I don't think it. Well, anyway, I could get a lot more. Okay, let me try one more. I want images of like of Apple. It's always Apple laptops and iMac with our Hero Visa logo on the screens. I'm gonna be polite though. Can you help me with that?
At least this time it says like something's loading.
Yeah. Let's see. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but it knows what I'm saying, doesn't it? Like it's a useful start in some cases. But I think that whatever that other site was where they've got those like the clip art and stuff, I think I might be able to find kind of what I'm looking for in there. But it's interesting.
Is there any load?
No. So yeah, it's not quite putting it together. I'm curious. Yeah, how long until it can like query what is in my library, right? Like my assets and the content of the page I'm at least looking at, if not the whole, like ClickFunnels platform I've got. I think it's coming, but even still, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything else you want to mess around with? Poke the machine?
No, that's the start. It seems like there's lots to tinker with, but I'm glad a lot of it looks straightforward and
I mean, I could show you. I think. Did you ever tune in for like either the last two calls I did with some of the Warrior guys when we were talking about AI?
I tuned in the first one.
Yeah.
You're talking about AI.
Because I think we kind of dug into. I think it was Chat GPT, right? And I mean, I've done a lot of getting really specific with copywriting, so that's something else maybe another time I could do a lot more in depth with that sort of stuff. And actually, the new Bing search, at least you've got to download. For me, I had to download the browser, which is a little bit annoying because it's like giving me all the Microsoft updates every day. But here, I'll just show you that real quick. It's not going to show up on the video, but Microsoft Edge. I downloaded it just to have Bing, because Bing is like, it was the first one that was direct connected to the internet. Do more creative, more balanced, more precise. I find the creative one, especially for copywriting and stuff, is a lot better. But like, here, you know what? I'm gonna test it. Let me switch since we're on here. I'll take this down and switch over to Bing. Bada bing. Write me a one-page TED style bio about Dwight Turner, founder of Courageous Kitchen. Want to see what it says?
One page is pretty long.
With no more context? Should we find out?
Sure.
So it searches you online, and then it... Yeah, the definition of one page is kind of iffy though too, but I mean, it's not bad. Oh, it's not even done. It'll probably go on. Still thinking. So the cool thing with it, so it'll pop up with references even, to what it searched. So here's a possible TED-style bio about Dwight Turner. Dwight Turner is the founder of Courageous Kitchen, a social enterprise that uses food as a tool for empowerment and education. Courageous Kitchen hosts cooking classes and street food tours in Bangkok, Thailand, using the proceeds to fund basic needs, feed the hungry, and teach life skills to at-risk youth and urban refugees. Dwight believes that leaders in the kitchen are leaders in the community. Is that a quote?
Yeah.
So this is all pretty accurate, right?
Yeah.
And that food can be a transformative force for positive change. Dwight's passion for food and social justice was sparked by his own experiences. Okay, see, it's not always accurate.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Wait, did you tell me you had to choose between
creative? Yeah, this wasn't the most accurate one. This is the more creative one. I mean, it uses logic, but it gets a little confused. Like, because I've done stuff and it said I was the author of some book that I didn't author, but a friend of mine did. So I knew the person who did, and so like it's probably kind of just overlapping its stories, right? A little bit. I'm sure a refugee from Liberia. Probably.
I don't know where that came from, but that's hilarious.
But you did witness firsthand the challenges and hardships faced by displaced people in a foreign country. He also learned the value of sharing food and culture as a way of building bridges and fostering resilience. He decided to use his skills and knowledge to help others in similar situations. Was it 2013? No. Well, yeah, is that when he changed it to Courageous Kitchen?
Possibly. Yeah.
Around then, as a grassroots initiative to provide food aid and nutrition education to marginalized communities in Bangkok. Since then, he's expanded his vision to include cooking classes, street food tours, vegan delivery service, and online courses that showcase the diversity and richness of Thai cuisine. I mean, other than that little thing about you being a refugee from Liberia, this is all pretty accurate, right?
Definitely a refugee from the United States. Well,
He also mentors and trains his students to become confident and creative cooks. who can share their stories and talents with the world. Like, you might not write this way about yourself, but
Yeah.
I would write this way about you. Dwight's work has been featured on TEDx, CNN, BBC, Vice. Were you ever in Vice?
Not that I know of.
What was it? Because they did a documentary. Where was that showcased?
I don't think it was picked up, but we tried to get it picked up by some places, and I don't think it was ever picked up.
Also received recognition and awards from various organizations. Did you ever have a Rotary Club?
No.
Sort of thing. But but you can see how, like, that's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah,
like, in about 5 seconds, it just gave you, 90% or more of a good bio that you could send to TED for your upcoming talk if you want, right? And yeah, so at least I like being, because if you just click here, it shows you, here's something.
There's a talk I did.
There's your TEDx.
So they pulled from that text that's there at the bottom.
Everybody, good afternoon. My name is Dwight. I run a program called Courageous.
This was way back, right? When was that?
No, this wasn't that long ago. This was pre-pandemic, but not terribly long.
But like what, 2016 maybe or something? Or... Did you only do one or two?
I think this might be the only one. And it was a TEDx Youth, and the sound was messed up, so I never really shared it much with anybody. But I feel like it might have been 2018, 2019. But
yeah, it's it's useful that it can search and that it gives you actual references, so you can do your own homework, and kind of validate the info if necessary. So I really do like this new Bing tool. But I won't delve too much further into that. I got to figure out how this blog stuff works, but what do you think? Any questions? Any
exciting
specific stuff you want to look at? The one thing, I think I will wrap up this recording. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. If anyone